Oops. Okay. Let me arrange this. Hello, maybe. Hello, Chaos. Hello, Keep Dweeb. Hello, Scatterpop. Hello, Broken Arm. I gotta mute this. Okay. Hello, Brookran, Somejoy, Random Cubes. Hello, hello. I might be a little jet lagged. Okay, so how was the Korea trip? It was very nice. It was super fun. We didn't get back till like 2 in the morning yesterday, so I'm a little tired today, but you know. Typical travel day. But yeah, I had a lot of Korean barbecue, a lot of other Korean food, so that was probably one of my favorite parts of the trip. And we also did like other touristing stuff. I was in Korea for the whole week, yes, from the 19th to the 29th, so 9 nights, pretty much. No, I didn't have blood sausage in Korea. I had it in China, though. Korean barbecue sounds so good right now. Yes. I already miss it. Unfortunately. But yeah. Is Chinese, honestly, I don't know. I haven't had German blood sausage, so. Hey Paul, welcome back. Will you have extra accessories when the Cappy in stock goes live tomorrow? And what is the in stock price? Yes, I will. I'll have extras of everything, and the price is $320 for the keyboard. It's the same as the last drop. No, I can't remember what price the plates were. I think carbon fiber was $40. Yeah. Bull went to Korea and back and is set to drop the next cap before Click Clack is going. Damn. Welcome back. Hello. Yeah, hopefully this is a good time for EU people. I thought it would be, I'd do it earlier in the afternoon, so it wasn't so late in EU. Because what, it's like 9 or 10 p.m. depending where you are. But yeah, I'll just do I'll show the box first. So it comes in it's a pretty big box. But it's got like the same logo that's used for the engraving above the arrows. And it says Bion up there. On the front, it says Bion again with the next, which is basically it's STR. The Chinese vendor. I'm assuming Bion did all this, but I'm not sure. And then it says STR, that's the manufacturer. And then yeah, it says Bion again. So it's got a cool box. And luckily, it's not just a box, it comes with a carry case. And it's got like foam on the inside, so STR always does a very good job packing stuff. And then there is a small change to the carry case. It won't be navy blue, it'll be like a greenish gray, I've been told. Still a cloth, still the same case, just a different color. And then it's got some text on here. And then STR Next logos on the zippers. On the correct side, opposite of the handle. STR worked on Cycle 8 and Cappy 16, yes, very good packaging. Yes, always a fan. And then inside, it's got like the soft material, a flap, keyboard down there, accessories up here. Respectfully, it's the wrong side, really. But I don't like when you open it up here and there's handles on the front. That's crazy. Okay, so accessories wise, we've got the daughter board, some screws and extra feet, a little baggie, and a PP plate in like a cool reflective paper. PC plate. I think Bion made all these stickers too, which is pretty fun. And then a hotshot PCB. What travel length of the Deepings? I'm using 3.7 today. I wouldn't want my zippers to point towards the floor when I carry. Just move them to the top. What switches am I putting in? Yeah, Deepings. 3.7mm Deepings. And these were unlubed, and I lubed them with 3204. And changed them to, I think 60 gram chewy springs, I think. I saw Bion post a new plate. Will we get that plate? I need to confirm. I believe so, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'll have that detail before the group buy, or the pre-order, I should say. Deeping Smack? Yes, I really like them. These are in stock on the store, by the way. So if you'd like them here, I have them in stock. Hey Bull, have you seen GMK Yukon? I have not. No. If you have a link, you can look at it. Otherwise, alright, man. We got a travel card here, I think he calls it. It's like on a lanyard. It's got some artwork on it. Dude, Automod actually denied your thing anyways. Okay. Then we have the keyboard in here. It's got the microfiber bag with this like Bion stamp. And I have the 04 colorway. So it's got a gray coated top, like a lighter gray coated bottom. So there's the engraving. You can see like the, not texture, but the spray coat has like different color in it, like lighter and darker. So it kind of has a stone look. I'd say in person it's a little less staticky looking, if that makes sense. Microfiber bags have been so nice. Yeah, I agree. I always like those. That looks nice. Yes. The Lily was the first board I got, and it was so convenient. Will the group buy start on Friday in both the US and EU vendors? It should, yeah. Maybe this will finally be the board that makes you try TKLs. It's a nice TKL. Well, I haven't built it yet, but from the looks, I like it a lot. So, if you have seen the Bias V2, it has a similar side profile with like the box on wedge with the little, not accent, but like jutting out part of the bottom case there. And the big curved corners. And then similar weight shape. This one is black patina brass. And you can see the Bias engraving there. If I tilt like that, it's easier to see. And then you got a logo there, corner screws, and then kind of the big part of the board is the big accented lip on the front and back with the LEDs. And it's got like the HG sides. So yeah, pass-through weight. And then you have the PC diffusers on the front and back. I this the best color? Yeah. When I saw the colors, this was my first pick, so I'm glad I got to review this one. This color's nice, but I'm biased towards anodizing. That's fair. Then for the PCB, got a hot swap one here, and it's got 7U bottom row, which makes sense since it's wing keyless. Split and full right shift, split and full backspace, stepped and regular caps lock. Yeah, and then LEDs pre-installed at the scroll lock and caps lock. And then these ones are flipped because of the LEDs, which I'll show you here. So there's a lot of LEDs. So the whole front and back side there for the lip, which I'll show off once it's built. And then it has some extra components there, LEDs and diodes, JST connector, cool purple traces with the black silk mask. This is pretty cool. Background music's too loud. Okay. How's that? Is that any better? Much better. Okay. Why is it F flipped? Oh yeah, because of the LEDs. So like the hot tub socket would interfere. So they're upside down. But it won't matter for any interference or anything. Just have to remember to do it when you're building. And then this is cool. I already opened this, but we have a black frosted PC plate. And it's got a smooth texture. Not like it doesn't feel like sandblast, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's got the same compatibility as the PCB, but it also has ISO. And then it's like the sandwich mounting points. And then we got a PP plate. Same compatibility, also black, which is nice to see, because I don't really like light plates. So yeah, that's everything that comes with it. Okay. Gotta get some stabilizers ready. So I'm going to use Night Stabs here. Night V3s. I'm going to be restocking these as soon as they're available. But when I was in Korea, we got to actually visit Swag Keys. Do I have a preference for stab color? No, I don't really care. I guess I prefer clear or black versus bright colors, but otherwise I don't care. Did I get a chance to meet Gian? Yeah, I went to Gian's office and factory and went to dinner with him. So that was cool. I got to try the F-140. Did you say anything about the route you were going? No, he did not. I did see one though. I didn't type on it though. By the way, has there been any discussion about the new plate design by and linked on the Discord, whether it'll be implemented or not? Not yet. I have to confirm that with STR. But I'll have an answer and I'll post on the product page and Discord. So I'll make sure you know what it'll be in the end. I'm gonna build right now unmodified as it is, and then I might take a Dremel or snippers to this plate and try it kind of similar to the modified plate and see how it is. Which color bias? I have the 04, the gray one. And if you didn't see already, there's a landing page on my website with all the information and colorways and all that. And all the pictures on there are real images. So if you see them on there, you don't have to worry about it not matching or anything, because that is what the pre-order will look like. It comes with all 4 plate options. Are we choosing? Yeah, it'll be a choice. Is that a silicone pad? Yes, it is. Yeah, this is the one I have, the gray. The American Haptics makes the pads. Torn between navy and white, or silver, yeah. Those were my other top 2 choices. I was debating on navy, but I didn't know what keycaps to use, so I went with this one. Thank you for the sub. Silver is an all-around safe bet. The nice thing also with silver is you can use the RGB to kind of match your keycaps. So it'll look cool. I think another nice thing about this keyboard is that if you don't like the RGB, it doesn't really hurt it to not have it. You know what I mean? Hello, Matt. The colorway looks a lot darker on the website, but not mad about how it looks under light. Yeah. What's the progress with Synovia? Bion said somewhere that you are working together on a mount. Yeah, I redesigned the internals of the Synovia because the last prototypes didn't sound very good. So they're being, I think because he was making the prototypes right now. Or I know they are. So once the prototypes are done, I'll see if they can send me one to stream. But yeah, right now we're just waiting for prototypes to finish. When does Synovia go into group A? I'm not sure. Kind of waiting for the new prototypes here. But I would imagine not too long after the prototypes finish. Thoughts on 205 grade 0 versus dielectric grease for the stab wire? On night stabs, I just use 205 on everything. And then like on cherry stabs, I use XHT BTC on the wire. Q3, Q4, I'm not sure. It's pretty much just waiting. Will you also get a prototype for Synovia? I hope so. Most likely. I'll also have, since we're talking about Bion boards, because lubed switches fell apart, there are extra larvas that people, you know, like charge back or whatever. So I will be doing a short pre-order for extras for people in the US to buy. And I believe production's almost finished, so they should ship in only 1 to 2 months. So I'm just waiting on the number of plates and PCBs available, and then I'll put the pre-order up. But I'll make an announcement with the details when I have it. How do you refill the lube pen? You can't. Hello, Chris Keebs. Yes, you did. I have the 04 colorway. It's the gray coat. The lighter gray coat. It's right here. You can kind of see it behind chat. There. What switches are you going to put in it? Deepings. Gateron Deepings. 3.7mm travel. They were factory unlubed, and then I lubed them with Tribosis 3204. On a PC plate. Yeah, I like Deepings a lot. This is my first time with the long pull ones. The short travel. But I like the 4 a lot, and I think with the plastic plate, the long pull will be nice. Long pull ones are really good, IMO. Yeah, I'm excited to use them. I think they'll be good. I have the full travel and a half plate cappy. Ooh, nice. Speaking of swag keys switches, I'll be the exclusive NA vendor for SWK Cheddar, which are a new SWK switch, which are full travel, first full travel SWK, and they're nylon palm, so those will be really nice. I got to try them, and I'm a big fan, so I ordered a bunch of those. So they should be in stock in a week or two, whenever the package arrives, pretty much. And also, SW Cocoa Blacks. Oh, they're rail bottom out. Rail bottom out SWK. And also, at least I'm, maybe I'll 100% confirm, but I'm like 99% sure. And then another one is SW Cocoa Black, which aren't SWK, but they're full travel. nylon palm. So I'll stack some of those as well. We have S100 extras after the group buy? Yes. A couple. Okay, so there's stabilizers done. Need a second wheat for Alhambra. Oh yeah. Okay, time to install some stabs. I'll just wait to put my order in for Catman sent. Yeah, there you go. Get the whole setup. Oh, I also have SWK Peony, which are HE switches, so you can use it for Hall Effect PCBs, like Wooding and Venom. They're the first SWK HE switch. I think the yellow bias would absolutely smash with GMK dual shot. That is a good idea. That would pair nicely. I was kind of wondering what would look good with that, and I think you might be on the money. Who made the PCB? STR's PCB designer. Oops. Do you know if the E coatings will have the same structure like the version you're building and with additional colors mixed in the coating? None of them are E coat, they're all spray coating, which Well, my opinion, it's better spray coating, but I would need to check. Like the answer is no, because like the light gray, it doesn't have the same sparkles in it. It's like has like slight color variance, like, you know, like it has like lighter and darker. I mean, they're both light, but like kind of white and light gray mixed in to kind of give it some texture look to it, which is cool. And then, but then the darker gray kind of has some actual sparkles mixed in. But then the other colorways, I don't believe so. No, I don't think they do. That weight looks sick? Yes, it does. Black patinaed brass. Oops. I think I dropped a screw. Oh, there it is. What's your opinion on these internals? I guess it's the point of the stream. Yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty open-minded on internals, so, you know, if it sounds good, I'll become a believer. So I don't really have an opinion yet. Just by looking at it, it seems like it would be a little better than normal sandwich mount, where it's aluminum on aluminum. And I do think that sandwich mount in general would be better with plastic plate. Like if I was to buy this, I would definitely get plastic plate over the other options. Otherwise, yeah, I'll wait to make an opinion till I try it. Here's my plate fork. I worry about spacebar being very soft on plastic plates with the new design. I wouldn't worry, because like other plastic plates don't have mounting under the spacebar and they're just fine. Depending how this is, I might consider cutting up one of my plates to give it a try. PP seems to be a favorite with this. Yeah, I plan to do another stream with the PP plate. But yeah, I think if it would be too soft with plastic plate, then I think it would be reasonable to make just the carbon fiber and aluminum have that other plate design, and then use the current file for plastic. Yeah, like you said, it's pretty much like a normal gasket mount, but without any foam, where the plate is literally just sandwiched between the top and bottom case. But in this case, it's not top and bottom case, it's the top case and then the LED diffuser. So it's got basically polycarbonate, plate, aluminum, sandwich. Bro, just got back news. Yeah, I've been home for like 12 hours. Gotta get back to it. I mean, I had a vacation. I should have brought it with to Korea. It was kind of cold. Dude, the time difference was so bad. So like, I didn't fall asleep until 4:30 in the morning yesterday because I slept on the flight. So we had a full day of travel yesterday. It was insane. We had, so like in Korea time, we left at, we got to the airport at like 3 p.m. So basically I was at the airport at 3 p.m. Our flight took off at, we had to board at 6:30. And then the flight was 12 and a half hours, the first flight. So I slept like in the middle of that flight, but then, which was good and bad because it was basically I slept from like 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. my time here. So then I wasn't tired until 4 in the morning. To be honest, I didn't know you ran a store until a few days ago. Yeah, I've had the store for a year and a half now. Over a year and a half. Did you fly Korean Air? Yeah, well I flew Korean Air, or we flew a Korean Air on the way there and then Delta on the way back. But yeah, it was nice both ways, no problems. I don't like hate flying that much, it just gets boring. I just watch movies the whole time pretty much. I flew Korean Air for the first time last year and you were impressed? Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. It was my first time with Korean Air also. But yeah, I was happy with it. Yeah, I guess there's no real point for you to look at NA vendors. I'll get to check out this intro. Oh, I didn't design the intro S100. I just vended it, but I'm sure you'll like it. I like it a lot. Oh, that'll be quite the upgrade. So satisfying when your switches and plate and case color are matching? Yes. I can't say that I wasn't influenced to use these because of that. Like, look at that. I do really like this smoked PC plate. And I'm going to be using it for future projects. Oblique leak, please. What more is there to leak? Just waiting. The longest time I thought you did since I didn't know you had a storefront. Ah, there you go. Hey, Bull joined late. Are you gonna stock any GMK sets? Yes. First would be GMK Pompeii. And that runs. Yeah, I plan to do GMK. You want the files. We'll have swag keys, SW keycaps, creative keycaps, GMK, DCS. Will GMK Pompeii have artisan collabs? Oh, I believe so. You mean like a metal artisan? I'm pretty sure. Solder PCB? Oh yeah, there's a solder PCB for the bias. I just didn't get one. Alex Sotos used the solder PCB in his stream. Wow, speak of the devil. Thank you for the raid, Alex. I was watching your stream till I started. I hope it ended well. Devil, I was just saying how you used the solder PCB on your bias build. Then literally immediately you raided. Hi Bull, nice to have you back. Thank you. Hello everybody, get raided. How was Korea? It was pretty awesome. I'm gonna miss the food, that's for sure. I'd say that was my favorite part. Those Nixies or not Nixies? These are Deepings. 3.7mm travel Deepings. How different do Cherry MX2A's sound on solder PCBs versus hot swap? I think pretty similar. I haven't done like an A to B test, so I can't answer 100%, but you know. Do you have any photos or vids? Yes. I have to edit some pictures. Wait, did you go to SMKX in Korea? Yep. Yeah, I was in Korea all last week. Went to SMKX, visited Gion and Swag Keys, hung out with Manu and Slim from Control. Delta Kiko was there. Do you have any ideas whether Swag will have more of these made? Deepings? I think so. I think they have some available. Was Chris from Loot there? Man. No. I did not see Chris from Loot. If I did, that would be pretty frustrating. Hey Bill, wondering if there are any plans for cheaper shipping to Canada. I was actually going to look at that now that I'm back to see if how USPS would be. So yeah, I was going to look into that. Is this unit 04? Yes. I'm pretty sure every source of Deepings is currently out. Oh, I have 3.7mm Deepings in stock. So if you want 3.7mm Deepings, you can go to bullkeyboards.com. Had his own booth next to Zondet. Yeah. Bruh. Did you see anything? Yes. Yeah, I did. Okay, so opening this guy up. There's the 4 bottoms case screws. Then you get the top case. Okay, no, that's different stuff. Okay, so you got the top case here. the engraving like I showed before. And yeah, this is the 04 colorway, so it's got the spray coated top and bottom, like a gray and darker gray, and there's the engraving. You can kind of see the texture. It looks like less staticky in real life. I think when you zoom in it kind of does that, but then it's got little cuts to align. These little grooves here align the diffuser. And then yeah, it's got the front lip kind of chamfer there, which looks nice to accentuate that. The renders look way. Oh, those are pictures as well. All the pictures, all the images on the page are real pictures, not renders. But those are in like studio lighting versus this has like, it's not the best lighting. I mean, it's brighter. This is brighter lighting. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I love the screws on this, by the way. Never saw anything like it. Yeah, STR, they always use these screws. They look pretty sweet. Looks like matrix coat? Yes, it does. Is the bias coming with screws like this? Yeah, they'll come like this. Do the metal halves contact, or is it all in the diffuser? Yeah, they do. In the corners. Just the 4 corners, there's a little bit of contact right here. Like, oop, well, this is hard. It's like in there, good contact. Not a ton. So yeah, there's the top case. And then you've got the through weight here, and the diffusers. So these are just sandwiched in. Just sandblasted polycarbonate. And then there's little alignment parts there. So they rest in there nicely. And then daughter board will go in here. So I'll put that in now. Thanks again. I don't know about that. I have to send this to Tyler Keyboard. He's gonna stream it after. So you'll have some unbiased reviewers as well. Like, I'll tell you if it's not good, but I know some people might not trust the opinion of a vendor of it, so that's, you know, that's fair. But I'll be sending this unit to him for some pictures also. Yeah, Tyler Keyboards is awesome. Plus he's pretty close to me, so it's easy to ship it over. Oops, I tipped that out. One change between this and the last bias is it doesn't have the huge cable channel, and there's 4 daughter board screws. Still has the internal waves, which are pretty cool. And you can kind of see the black patina, not texture, visual texture. Okay, I keep forgetting those are held in by sandwich, not sandwich and gravity, so if you tilt them, they'll come out. I'm trying to show the engraving, there you go. It's got some typical Bion engravings there. Put these back. Plug the PCB in. Looks like I didn't have it properly aligned. There we go. Okay, looks like everything's vertical. I'm just gonna make sure the T cable. Alrighty. Do you know why people Frankenstein the neon stem with cherry blacks? No, I hadn't heard of that before. Looks okay. There we go. What do you love about keyboards? I would say, well, I like building stuff, so that's one positive. And also, like, if you're gonna work somewhere, working somewhere you enjoy working makes it easier, I feel like. So if I like my desk and like the stuff on my desk, I'll be more motivated to get stuff done. So I guess that's why. Okay, can we acknowledge the color matching across the build here? Frosted plate with the deepings kind of match the case. Okay, that's a good sign. We have LEDs. See LEDs. I guess I should put keycaps on. Just want to make sure that worked. First I thought they were Nixies. Yeah, they do look like Nixies. How does it sound? Yeah, we'll see. Is that black top spray coated? It's gray. But yeah, it's spray coated gray. The LEDs look way different than on Alex's stream. Might be the angle. I'm not sure what you mean. What plate is this? Polycarbonate. And I'm going to use GMK Nerve. Oh, yeah, that was coming from the inside, because the plate was polycarbonate, so it shines through there when you don't have keycaps. Yes, the mods are very bright on GMK Nerve. Oh yeah, I can do that. Most people bought the neon, it seems, or less people take photos of the gray version. Yeah, I have both. But the gray, I think the neon looks cooler against the gray coat than the lighter gray mods. Oop, tease the sound there. Plus, I mean, the neon is more fun to take pictures of. I kind of prefer the other base, though. Well, depending on the board color, but I think with this keyboard, I prefer the neon base. Winky version 1. There won't be Winky in the group buy, or in the pre-order. But I believe after. I think Acero is a cool alternative to Hyperfuse. I agree. I need to turn the exposure down actually on my camera. This is like too bright on camera. Debating if I should use accents or not. The purple accents. What do you guys think? I don't know. I think so. Sheesh, this combo looks great. I deeply regret not buying Nerve novelties and Prototypist had them. Yeah. I didn't get them either. I had to rebuy the bases from him because of Lubed. What was your favorite food from the South Korea trip? Korean barbecue. Easily. Thank you for the raid, Mango Keys. Hello. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Hello. I'm a big fan of mango. Okay. This is pretty much a perfect set for this, I think. There. The Alpha's color is really close to the bottom case. Yeah. Buying a Manu, yep. Looks really good. I agree. Is Cappy R2 going to be the final round? Yeah. At least that's the plan. Yeah, the ones dropping on tomorrow, Monday tomorrow, will be they're the last ones of round 2 as well. Does the top have glitter in the finish? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit of glitter. It's not. You only really see it if you go like this, like if you tilt the light. Yeah. I was gonna do Mudbeam on the Eva 04, but I have to rethink now. Yeah, this is a very nice combination, I'd say. Is there any vendor in Canada for the Cappy 60? No. No, there's not. There's no vendor wanted them in stock, so, you know. Okay. See, now this is... Okay, I know it like shows the RGB on here, but if on sitting on the desk, I can't see it at all. There you can see it. On the front as well. You gotta turn the light off so you can actually, because in person you can kind of see it there. Pull up VIA so I can adjust the RGB. Okay. If there's a manual, you're not gonna do R3. I'm not sure because I could do other keyboards. Will you see a bold design TCal in 2025? I believe so. I'll stick to the navy with either SOWare or beige. Those are both very good combinations. I don't know why V is being stupid. Via is being pretty annoying. It's not actually opening it. Have I updated the firmware? No, I probably have to reflash the PCB, huh? Okay, I'll do that. Let's take this guy apart. Oh, wait, no, I don't have to do that because the reset switch is on the top. Reflashing this guy. Yeah, I think I just had to reflash the PCB. Okay. Should be good to go now. There we go. Yep, that was all. Okay. So this actually I'd like to do this. Where is it? Alright, lighting. LEDs are being stupid. Okay, now we don't have LEDs. Why are you being like this, Via? Okay, I guess I'll flash it again. Okay, I don't know what's going on with Via. It's literally just working. Keyboard types. There we go. Okay, so we don't have lighting right now. Let me turn that on. Let's do gradient. Not sure why there's no LEDs. Don't know why there's no LEDs. I'll figure it out and then take some pictures. I plan to stream another build with the PP plate anyways, so I'll get it figured out before then and make it work. Okay, should we do a sound test? Okay, so pause some music here. This has got, oops, Deepings with PC plate, GMK nerve, hot top PCB. I don't think my M key works. Let me test the PCB. How about that? Key tester. Okay, it does work. Maybe I'm just bad. Let's do one more test, and hopefully I can actually type this time. Let me see here. Alloy plate. No, this is the polycarbonate plate. Will you do PP plate with that mixed 2A blacks? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of doing. Okay, something. Oh, all right. Okay, mods. What do you guys think? Something up with the PCB with not refreshing. Or not, like, letting me type too fast. I'll figure it out. I think I just have to reflash it again. Sounds fuller than I expected for a plastic plate. Yeah, it sounds very full. Some funk in the backspace. Yeah, I think plastic plate in general works better with sandwich mount, so I'm not too surprised if this sounded better than I heard of the aluminum plate. No weird case noise, everything else tweakable. Yeah, there's no like, it doesn't need like a force break or anything like that. The spacebar. I'd say the spacebar with the plastic plate sounds good with like this without any needing for changes on the plate. So yeah. You don't like the spacebar, really? Oh, I don't think I have any mix packs over here. Oh, I did do. I think the spacebar on with the aluminum plate isn't very good, but with the plastic plate, I don't mind it. Okay, here's the MX Black in the spacebar, which is actually way louder. That's surprising. Milky yellow. I don't know if I have any milky yellows over here. Nope. Not a fan of the long pole Deepings. Did you get the factory looped ones? With the MX Black, it's way louder. Here, I can put a low orange in the spacebar. Oh, this is unlooped. You really don't like the spacebar? Yeah, I don't like the pre-lubed Deepings. These ones were, yeah, these were unlubed and I lubed them myself. I like this spacebar though. Keep in mind this is the polycarbonate plate, so it'll be the deepest and quietest of all the builds. If you did the same build with the PP plate or any of the other ones, it'd probably be a bit louder. I like the spacebar though, with the plastic plate. I don't have any Ghost Dragons, but I do. Here's a SWK GMV2 that'll be loud. I was gonna build this board with a plastic plate anyways, so like I don't think aluminum really suits sandwich that well. So I'm pleasantly surprised with how this sounds with the plastic plate. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. I did not like the aluminum, I have to say. At least in the sound test. But here's with GMV2. And then I'll put a deeping back in here. Yeah, I'm a fan of this. Thank you for the sub, Mr. JJW. Are you involved at all in the spot holder stuff? Wasn't there a form for you to fill out in the OG bias Discord? How do you describe the blizzard colorway of Cappy? I'm thinking of getting linen or blizzard. Hey, 1 second. I'll go grab them. I have both right here. Oh. Yeah, I don't know exactly for the spot holders. I assume there'll be a form for you to pick your colorways and plate options in PCB. Yes, so this is the linen colorway, which has plastic on it, but it's like a whitish cream. And then the blizzard. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. Actually, oh yeah, the blizzard's the same as this. Gray. So it's gray. Blizzard's gray and linen is kind of white. Yeah, this is a nice Cappy bag. But yeah. Yeah, I mean I think it'll happen during the group buy or the pre-order, I should say. Speaking of pre-order, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about for the sale, since it's a little special. Oh, you missed this episode updating the firmware. Did you press ML1 plus tab and reconnect the board after the update? So how did I do that, Ken? You just... Here, I'm going to reflash it again just to start from scratch. Okay, so plug it in, reset, flash. Here from Electrode, hello? I'm thinking of putting Mercury or Dandy, so I'm just not sure which one to get. Is the coating similar to TKD quality? It's the exact same coating. It's TKD coating. If you want Dandy, I would do linen, personally. For Mercury, I would go gray. Blizzard. That's what I would do. Oh, that's it, Ken. I have RGB. Look at that. Let me pull up V again. Okay. Yes, it works. Okay. Let me try to find a color that's close to nerve. Okay. It's pretty close. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. Okay, let me turn the lights off. Okay. Well, the camera's gonna try to adjust the light, but... One second. Thank you for the sub. Okay, there you can see the LEDs. So yeah, it's apparent. You can even see it on my fingers. I don't know why the camera's making it so light or warm, but like, yeah, so like when you're sitting, because the top angle isn't really how you're sitting, but when you're sitting at the desk, this is what you see. Like you see the whole front lip is illuminated, and it's illuminated all the way out to here. So it is quite bright. But I'm gonna try and take some pictures with these keycaps and the LEDs. But like, you can change it all. Let me show the. So you can adjust the lighting and stuff. So yeah, you can see it lights up my fingers all the way out here. So it's very bright. Yeah, this is full brightness. And you can, even at like half, you can see it still. But like when it's full, you can totally see it on the desk and out here. Lots of light bleed. Yeah, it's because it's the. This is the only plate you'll have that with, because it's transparent. But like if you had any other plate, it wouldn't bleed through. You know what I mean? Can you control it when you turn the lights off from the top? All these lights are from the bottom. But like if you took a piece of electrical tape or something, you'd cover that up. Yeah, there's a carbon fiber plate. Yeah, like if you had literally any other plate, the PP, aluminum, or carbon fiber, you wouldn't have any light bleed. Because they're not transparent, they're opaque. Oh, there's a good idea. So you can see how bright it is. Super bright. I'd probably, if I was using this, I'd probably go like here. Yeah, with the, I'm gonna rebuild it again with the PP plate and then I'll show off what I mean. Like if you just took a small strip of electrical tape or something like that and put it on the plate, you wouldn't have any bleed anywhere. And it's actually, on camera it's way worse than in person, because like, if you think about it on camera, you're seeing it like this sort of angle, so you don't see it near as much. But it does bleed a bit. Let me see if that actually fixed my typing problem. I swear it wasn't me being bad at typing. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, here. Let's do another typing test with the RGB, because it'll make me better, right? Pause music. Okay, so reminder, this is Deepings, 3.7mm travel Deepings on a PC plate with GMK nerve and hot top PCB. Actually, my mic's on. Okay, there we go. Okay. It didn't help me that much. The RGB didn't help me that much. That's okay. Divinity has the lubed 4mm travel in stock. Should I pull the trigger? I don't know. I don't really like the lube myself, personally. But if you want 4mm travel, you could always clean them off. So, you know. I feel like this stream's like weird in the dark. Okay, there's some other things I wanted to talk about with this though, because okay, see, that's why I mean it's weird. I open a tab and like my face is 50% brighter. Okay, so yes, here we go. So as a reminder, oh yeah, this is the colorway. So it's got the coated stone top, coated blizzard bottom, black patina weight. The other colorways, there's navy. Let me make this a little bigger. There's navy, which is anodized with the red patina. Then there's Eva 02, which is coated orange top, coated red bottom, silver mirror PVD weight. Eva 01 is anodized green top, anodized purple bottom, black mirror PVD weight. Eva 00, let me turn the music back. Eva 00, which is coated yellow top, coated cream bottom, silver PVD weight. I like this one a lot too. Then there's Lilith, which is silver. Classic TKL. And then Black Adam, which is black. Anodized with black mirror PVD weight. And then you got the black aluminum plate PC, and then like a silver carbon fiber. And then for vendors, there's Bolt keyboards for US, North America, I guess. Europe is Delta Keyco, China's Next, South America's Latam Keys, Australia's Keeps and Cables, United Kingdom is Prototypist, Korea's Swag Keys, Singapore, Pantheon Keys, and Thailand is Eglinton Studio. The pre-order runs from April 5th to May 4th, so that's this Friday it starts. And the first 250 units globally ship in 1 to 2 months. And then any past that will ship in 2 to 4. So the first 250 are already almost done with production. So that's why they're going to ship so fast. So that if you get in early, you'll be more likely to get your keyboard shipped faster. And the price is $450. And it comes with the top case, bottom case, weight, 2 LED diffusers, plate, PCB, daughter board, JST cable, feet, screws, and then the microfiber bag, card, two-tone. Oh, the two orange ones looks identical to me, not really yellow. Yeah, it's a little more orange. What do you mean? How does that work? Well, just the vendors. Yeah, we'll report our numbers for sales. So yeah. See, I'm gonna put the LEDs back to yellow. No, I don't think we have allotments. Back to yes. So yeah. There's all these, like I was saying earlier, all these are real pictures. And it has all the information. So I'll go over the information again for the case specs. So it's 6063 aluminum case, and then brass or stainless steel depending on the weight. It's wing keyless, 7 degrees. Typing angle 21.9 millimeter, effective key height, and then 2 to 2.4 kilograms depending on the weight. And then it's a plate sandwich, which is shown down here. PCB is 1.6 millimeter black FR4, the JST unified daughter board with VIA. And then here's a little blurb about the project, so you can take a look at that. Otherwise, some other stuff I was gonna talk about while I'm here. And then since I'm back, in-stock orders that were placed while I was gone will start going out on Monday and Tuesday. And then Cappy will drop tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. And I'm going to try and stream a personal build tomorrow of a Cappy, probably shortly after the drop. But then other new products coming, like I was mentioned earlier, the SW Cocoa Black switches. So these are linear 60 gram spring 4mm full travel with nylon housing and palm stem, factory lubing. Then we have the SWK Peony, which are Hall effect switches, so you can use these with your Venom PCBs, Wooding PCBs, and their 3.4mm travel, PC top housing, POC bottom housing, palm stem, 14mm spring, and then Cheddars. These ones I'm the most excited about. I tried all of them and they're all good, but I like these a lot. They're full travel SWK switches with nylon housing and palm stem, factory lubing, 50 gram spring. So these are going to be on the way. And then also we got SW Classic Red, which is only $59 for it, and you get all of these keycaps. So everything here, all four trays here are included. So it has light alphas and dark alphas, and then like a numpad in the base and all that. So these are PBT ABS blend, super good for the price, only $59 for a full kit. And then here you can see the colors compared to GMK. So yeah, those are all new products. And then I also got a whole bunch of more springs and films and tweezers, since you guys keep selling out the tweezers. So yeah. Ooh. Okay. Manta updates. Yeah, STR shipping them to Alex and I on Wednesday. And so you can expect to see more content soon. Actually, I could tease some pictures here. So this is real pictures of the prototypes from STR. So I'm super happy with how this came out. It's always nice when it looks better in a real picture than a render. Will you make an announcement on the server when you've added the cheaper shipping to Canada? I would like to do it today, but yeah, I will update. Do you have the copper bottom one? Yes. Or I will. There you can see a peek of it. Quick leaks. Okay, that's it. So we'll have more content on those once they arrive. And then, yeah, all the new products coming. Yes, there will be one patina option. On Manta, I was wondering about how it would look to be cleaned under the fin between the case and the tins. If you use like an air duster, it'd get it out. Otherwise, you can just unscrew it. I'm hyped for the coming products. Me too, and I'm glad you are as well. But yeah, I'm gonna build this Cappy tomorrow, hopefully, or Tuesday. Most likely tomorrow. This will be a personal unit for me in Prussian glue. So I'm excited for that, so tune into that. Capybara now Manta, what's next, Seagull? Yeah, we'll see. Any chance for Cappy or Pangea R2? I'm not sure. Maybe if enough people ask for it after the group buy ships. But yeah, I'd say I'm happy with the bias DE. I'm happy with the sound, how it turned out. And I'll do another bias build probably Tuesday with the PP plate and MX blacks. So get ready for that as well. And then I'll ship it off to our good friend Tyler Keyboards. Any updates on Pangea Mini? Not at the moment. It's I believe it'll go into machining after Pangea finishes, so I'll update when it goes into machining and we kind of have updates on there. Realize it's paid for and everything, so we're just waiting for the production queue pretty much. Pangea Alice when? So sad to miss on Pangea Mini. There'll be extras. Extras of Pangea Mini. It's on the keycaps, don't worry. But yeah, do you guys have any questions about the bias DE? Otherwise, I will compile the content onto the landing page so you can find it easily. And will there be extras of Pangea? Yeah, there will be. But I'll compile the content, I'll make a sound test, take some pictures. And yeah, it goes live on Friday. And it'll be live until May 5th. So, a month. It'll be up for a month. There's no other questions. No questions, glad I went with the new design. Yeah, to be honest, I had a bias R2 and I prefer the design of this, especially with the LED. I think it's tasteful, especially when you don't have to have it on, or like if you have it off, it doesn't. You're not really losing on the design. It's just a kind of an added thing if you have it on, in my opinion. It's like if you turn it off, it still looks nice. You can still see the lip, and like where the LED comes out. It's just a thin line instead of it being like a big hole or something like that. Yeah. We can raid somebody, and I'll be back streaming probably tomorrow and Tuesday with another build. Raid Mr. Lightning. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll be in Discord and I'll